In Lesson 2.4, you'll learn how to divide integers and divide rational numbers. How can you use division of rational numbers to describe data? Each year, many sea turtles are stranded on the Texas Gulf Coast. The number of sea turtles stranded from 1997 to 2000 and the changes from the number of previous years are shown in the table. The following expression can be used to find the mean change per year of the number of stranded turtles. So they're adding the changes and divided by the 3 years of change. So if we went ahead and added, we get negative 138 divided by 3. Negative divided by positive is going to be a change of negative 46. Since multiplication and division are inverse operations, the rule for finding the sign of the quotient of two numbers is similar to the rule for finding the sign for the product of two numbers. The quotient of two numbers having the same sign is positive, and the quotient of two numbers having different signs is negative. Find the quotient of negative 60 divided by negative 5. The signs are the same, so it's going to be positive, and 60 divided by 5 is 12. Negative 108 divided by 18, we have opposite signs, so my sign is going to be negative, and 108 divided by 18 is 6. Simplify. We're going to use our order of operations, so we're going to start inside parentheses. 1 minus 5 is negative 4, and 17 plus negative 13 is 4. And I want to simplify in the numerator. So we're using our grouping symbols. The fraction bar is a grouping symbol. So 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Divided by 4 is negative 2. I'm going to have a negative divided by positive, so my quotient I know is going to be negative. I'm just going to practice a little long division here. It doesn't hurt to practice those skills. We're going to move our decimal one place to start off with. And 87 would go into 112 one time. And subtract. We're going to have 25, bring down the 2. 87 will go into 252 twice. And subtract. Bring down the 3. 87 will go into 783. 9 times 7. 9 times 8 is 72, 78. And we said this was a positive and a negative, so our quotient should be negative. Okay, when we divide fractions, we're going to change it to times the reciprocal of the second number. And, oh, now nothing cancels. Fine, be that way. I've got 3 times 3 is 9, 8 times 1 is 8, and negative times negative is a positive. We could change that to a mixed number instead of being an improper. Those are equivalent solutions. The perimeter of a square baseball diamond, okay, perimeter is distance around, just drawing a random square, is 360 feet. And we know the sides of the square are all the same. Find the length of one side. So I'm going to take 360 divided by 4, and I get 90, and my units are feet. Dividing by 13 is the same as multiplying by 1/13, so we can write that as negative 39b plus 65 times 1/13, and then we could distribute that. So that'd be negative 39b over 13 plus 65 over 13. Negative divided by positive is a negative. 39 divided by 13 is 3. And 65 divided by 13 is 5. They are not like terms. I can't combine them. I am done. If we're going to evaluate, we're going to replace w with 2, x with negative 9.1, and y with 4. Positive times the negative is a negative. 9.1 times 2 is 18.2. Divided by 4 squared is 16. And I'm going to be lazy and use a calculator. And boy, am I glad I did. 18.2 divided by 16 is 1.1375. That wouldn't have been very fun by hand. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. The quotient of two positive numbers is positive. The quotient of two negative numbers is positive. The quotient of a positive and a negative number is negative.